Welcome to Tata Crucible Campus Quiz 2024. For 20 years, we've been leading the way, sparking curiosity and discovering the brightest minds across India, with the legends who've made this journey unforgettable. Your quizmaster, the one and only Pick Brain, and the ever-energetic Rashmi Furtado. And now it's time to kick off the Kerala Cluster Final.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second cluster final here today of Tata Crucible Campus Quiz, the 20th edition of this quiz, of course. Let's see how our finalists of the day from Kerala perform in this final here today. Inviting all of our finalists on stage with a huge round of applause, let's welcome, representing IIM Kozhikode, Disha Patel. Joining us from University College Trivandrum is Durga Anil. Following Durga here today, our fourth finalist joining us from SMS QSAT Cochin is Bichu Abraham. On my left, representing IIM Kozhikode here today is Khushi Agarwal. Following Khushi is Shashank Suman, again from IIM Kozhikode. Following Shashank is Ayush. And completing our lineup today, coming up on stage as the 8th finalist here today is Tushar Sharma, also from IIM Kozhikode. Scoring pattern here today is going to be a plus 20 and a minus 20. 2 attempts on the buzzer for every question that will be on your screen or otherwise.
रूठेगा भाई रूठेगा जब खिलौना टूटेगा रूठेगा भाई रूठेगा जब खिलौना टूटेगा.
This is Baby Now and this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now, delivering in 10 minutes.
जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा.
Let's start with the first round here. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up is domain expertise. Here we go. The first question of this cluster final, ladies and gentlemen, coming up on your screen is from Space Tech. Remember, it is a business quiz, but the genre is Space Tech. Coming up on your screen is the first question. Here we go. TSAT-1A is a sub-meter resolution Earth observation satellite and is India's first ever military-grade geospatial satellite built entirely by the private sector. Which Tata Sons entity, Khushi on the buzzer.
Tata Advanced Systems.
Tata Advanced Systems, she says. I'm doubly happy because it's a girl giving the answer. Plus 20, absolutely right. All right, let's move on. Khushi getting a plus 20 on that. Moving on to the next question of this round. Domain expertise, women leaders. All right, coming up on your screen is the question. Her name is Rosalia Mera. Along with her husband, she started an apparel brand that has now become very, very popular in India. Which apparel brand am I talking about? Okay, let me help you all out. Think Spain. All right, no one on the buzzer. Y'all are going to feel bad about this, believe me, when I say this. Okay, go ahead. One of you, yeah, go ahead. Zara is absolutely right. Zara is what I was looking for. All right, moving on from Zara into the next question. That's question number 3. Business icon. Coming up on your screen is the question. Here we go. Which former global chief of Unilever and non-executive chairman of Hindustan Unilever would you associate as an independent director on the board of directors for Tata Sons? All right, no one on the buzzer. Moving on into the audience. Anyone who would like to give it a try? Sir. Absolutely right, sir. Harish Manwani is absolutely right. Moving on to the fourth question. coming from world first. Question coming up on your screen. Here we go. Which concept in shopping connects these two? This may not be a huge hit in India yet, but it is something that is existent in the rest of the world. At least the West, Europe, US, yes, of course. No one on the buzzer. No one on the buzzer. Anybody in the audience who would like to give it a shot? That is Clarence Saunders, and he's the one who founded Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is noted as among the first true self-service grocery store. Let's move on to the next question. That's question number 5. Identity. Identity is what you need to keep in mind. Coming up is the question. This is the coat of arms of a commune in France. An alcoholic beverage is named after this commune. Among the specified grapes for making this beverage, Saint Emilion is most widely used. Which alcoholic beverage am I talking about? Not a commonly known beverage. This would be a little, it's not like Old Monk from the first cluster. That, of course, has a different history altogether. No one going on the buzzer, moving into the audience. All right, no one else trying here today. The answer that I was looking for is cognac. Coming up is the next one from India. All right. Coming up is the question. Here we go. It was formed in 1863 by the Wallace brothers of Scotland. It is India's oldest publicly traded company. Which company is this? Oh, no one on the buzzer. All right, moving into the audience, I'm sure absolutely right. Bombay Burma Trading Company or Corporation is what I was looking for. He gets that right. Moving into the next question. That's question number 7. Fashion legend. All you need to do is identify the fashion brand. Here we go. Good one and an easy one. Something you should know for sure. We're coming for a Tata Crucible. All right, no one on the buzzer. Big brain, someone on the buzzer. Durga, go ahead.
Tanishq.
Not Tanishq. Minus 20 on that. That is not the logo of Tanishq. Let's move into the audience. Lot of hands. Yeah, go ahead. Pierre Cardin is absolutely right. Let's move on. The next one. Question number 8. Path breakers. Coming up on your screen is the question. Here we go. Identify this path breaker who became the first colored person to appear on this magazine cover in 1988 December. She actually paved the way for many colored people to move into this business. She's, of course, a supermodel. She was, if I'm not wrong, back then she was among top 10 supermodels, one who was given the title of a supermodel. All you need to do is give me her name. Khushi on the buzzer, go ahead.
Tyra Banks.
Oh, taking a negative on that. Anyone else on the buzzer? No one on the buzzer. Moving into the audience. Naomi Campbell, absolutely right. Let's move on to question number 9, automobiles. All right. The question coming up on your screen, identify the auto giant. Easy one. Here we go. All right, on table number 8, Tushar.
It's Lexus.
Minus 20 on Lexus. Khushi, go ahead.
Ashok Leyland.
She makes up for the negative that she took. Ashok Leyland is absolutely right. Khushi getting a plus 20 on that one. All right, the final one from this round coming up on your screen, authors. So basically, I will show you the cover of a book and you have to tell me who is the author of this book. Coming up on your screen, here we go. Ale and Artie. Ale and Artie. An unlikely person for an author, meaning we may not know this person as an author. All right, no one on the buzz. I'm moving into the audience. Kiran Mazumdar Shah is absolutely right. Kiran Mazumdar Shah is what I was looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first round of the cluster final from Kerala here today. Let me invite Pig Brain back on stage to take this quiz forward. Over to you, Pig Brain.
गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों। आज हम पढ़ेंगे कि 4 गुणा 4 16 नहीं 199 होते हैं।
कैसे सर?
अरे बताता हूँ। सबसे पहले तो टाटा प्ले बिंज ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
ओके सर।
यहाँ मिलेंगे 30+ OTT ऐप्स। उनमें से डिज्नी प्लस, हॉटस्टार और Z5 जैसे अपनी पसंद के कोई भी 4 ऐप सिलेक्ट करो।
कर लिया सर।
और इन चारों ऐप्स का सारा कंटेंट देखो एक ही बिंज ऐप पर।
वाव सर।
और चाहो तो 4 अलग अलग स्क्रीन पर भी देख लो। ये सब मिलेगा सिर्फ 199 रुपीज पर मंथ में। तो हो गए ना 4 गुना 4 199। टाटा प्ले बिंज, सब्सक्राइब नाउ।
All right, friends, can we have a round of applause for Rashmi as we progress with our final here today? Time to move to string theory. On your screens, here it is. All you're going to do is to string together the clues that I'm going to show on your screen, 6 of them coming up, plus 20, minus 20, starting with the first one on your screens now. All of this will lead you to something big in the world of sports entertainment, which is why our Tata Play Binge Entertainment comes in there to prompt you that it's something to do with entertainment, this time sport. UNICEF is a good clue for a famous sports entity. He's giving it a shot. On my right is Bichu. Go ahead.
Barcelona Football Club.
FC Barcelona. What do you know?
UNICEF sponsored their shirts.
UNICEF sponsors their shirt.
Nike is their kit manufacturer.
Nike is their kit.
I think that's a founder, and Barcelona has some association with UNH.
Football and Kerala go well with each other, so he's got that absolutely right. He understands FC Barcelona very well. Barca fan?
Real Madrid fan.
Real Madrid fan. All right. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question on your screen now. All of this will lead you to a famous brand that energizes people and sport. He's going for it.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
What do you know?
So Alpha Tauri is a Red Bull Racing's child team.
Okay.
I don't know. You said energizing, so I connected that.
And that's how you arrived at the answer.
Yeah.
20 again. Oh, he's got it right. He's suddenly beginning to up the game as we moved into our Tata Play Binge questions on entertainment. And the next one, back to India. Question number 3 on your screens now. Clues that will lead you to a huge group in India. They now own the electric car Reva.
Mahindra.
Mahindra. Explain. Bichu's going aggressive.
So Reva is currently owned by Mahindra.
Reva is currently owned by Mahindra.
That's Mahindra.
That is Mr. Mahindra.
Yeah. So
that's the way. He doesn't want to give too much away because he knows there's a second attempt that is allowed. The desert there represents the Thar desert. Mahindra Thar would be the brand, and Swaraj. Put your hands together for him. He's suddenly beginning to play aggressive. He's moved on to 60 on the next one on your screens now. Historically, it is the lattice work of a jali or a window from a 16th century mosque which forms the logo of this entity. Mr. Narayan Murthy's first job was at this place. Durga.
Infosys.
Minus on that. That would be too easy to play on Infosys. She takes a negative. I'll continue on that. Kamala Chowdhury became the first faculty member of this place, while Ravi Mathai was its first director.
I am Ahmedabad.
I am Kozhikode says I am Ahmedabad plus 20. Plus 20. The logo of I Am Ahmedabad to the history of I Am Ahmedabad. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question number 5 coming up now. String theory, making people score. John Walter, a famous logo. The Daily Universal Registry of January 1785 will be the way it started. News Corp presently owns this brand. Many countries have borrowed this name in the same business because in those days that word was not copyrighted. India too has a huge brand. He's giving it a shot on my right. Pichu's playing aggressive.
So this is New York Times. The Times thing copied to all other countries, newspapers and all. So I'm guessing it as New York Times.
There's one word that will come out of all this.
Times.
Plus 20. Clever. Very, very cleverly played. And here's the next one coming. Question number 6. From the world of fashion in a way. Now. That's a big name from the world of fashion. Hubert somebody. He famously designed the black dress of Audrey Hepburn.
So I'm guessing it as Givenchy. Givenchy. Audrey Hepburn's dress was designed by Givenchy. That's Givenchy. And
Who's the other lady?
Kennedy.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Jacqueline Kennedy.
Yeah.
Also was designed by Givenchy. Your answer is Givenchy.
Givenchy.
This young man is going to be tough to beat even in the zonals. Put hands together. Oh, he's moved to 100. From Kerala, he's really stamping his authority. I just get a feeling it's going to be a battle for the second place. But we'll take a look at that binge board coming up from Tata Play. On 100, it's Bichu Abraham from Kochi, who's really doing well. The others will have to catch up with Kushi first and hopefully Bichu after.
जाएगा बोला जाएगा ये सब बोला जाएगा जाएगा बोला जाएगा ये सब बोला जाएगा
This is Baba Now and this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now. Delivering in 10 minutes.
But for the moment, the next frontier of this game, Analytical Intelligence, coming up now. You know the way this round is played? It's a comeback of a round which we created some years ago to test your mental ability and your speed of thought and your ability to deduce an answer. Example on your screen, if you've seen the first cluster, you know the answer. Question number 1 will follow this. The answer would have been Tata. As the first question comes up, 4 in all. Question 1, here it is. 4 letters for an answer. In your minds, don't scream. Someone's going for it on table 3. Durga, go ahead, Durga.
Nike.
Nike is what she says. What did you know?
First one is Ronaldo. R plus 2, it's N.
Okay.
Then Adidas.
Okay.
D plus 1, it's I.
I.
Third one, I don't know. The fourth one is Lacoste. T plus 1 is...
Lovely. She got 1, 2, 4 and she worked the answer out. 20 to her as she gets onto that leaderboard as well. As we go to the next one on screen. Here we go. 4 letters again. Huge brand. Legendary brand in this world. Company brand. Someone's gone for it.
Ford,
Far left,
Ford.
Tushar.
Ford. F-O-R-D, Ford.
F-O-R-D, Ford.
Yeah.
Plus 20. What do you know?
Flipkart.
Flipkart F.
Spotify.
Spotify.
Then Skoda there. Skoda. Last one.
Last one, Skoda.
Third one, I don't.
Everyone's leaving out the third one, but he gets it right. Plus 20. Lovely. Ford gives him a 20. He moves into the race. The battle's beginning to catch up. On the next one, on your screen, now. I plus 1, T plus 1, V minus 1, B minus 1. She's giving it a shot. Modern technology. Go ahead.
That's Z. And
4 letters from Z.
Z-I-O. Z-I-O and M.
Z-I-O-M is what she's figuring. You need
just
an
a second.
answer.
Just a second. Yeah.
Modern tech. Go on.
Yeah. That's Z.
You're
Z,
on the buzzer. Quick.
Z, yeah. Z-I-O-V-E. Z-I-O. Yes. And
T plus 1. V minus 1. B minus 1. Your answer. Overall answer.
Z-I-O.
Minus 20. Minus 20. Is someone making a second attempt? Yes, he's going for it. Is Ayush.
M-I-O-M.
Miom. M-I-O-M. That's a minus as well. Oh, they all messed up on the second one. Yes, gentleman in the white shirt. I don't think he's answered. Ziom is what she said. Everyone's picking on the first count. Think further. Z-O-O-M. Zoom. Well, tick-tock. You are only focusing on the tick and not the talk. Final one on your screen now. O minus 1, F plus 3, U minus 1, D plus 1. Someone's gone for it. Kushi is giving it a shot. Go ahead.
L-E.
You got to give me an answer.
O-L-A.
She's saying L-E-G. Go on, quickly. Answer, please.
L-E-G-O, Lego.
Plus 20. Plus 20. She just about managed to reach there.
आप भी जॉब ढूंढना स्टार्ट कर दो। टाटा एआईए लाइफ इंश्योरेंस ने हमारे फ्यूचर का दी एंड कर दिया है। मैंने कहा मैम फ्यूचर में है लंबा हॉस्पिटल बिल। वो बोली कंप्लीट हेल्थ कवर है ब्रो, जस्ट चिल। आज फिट रहने के रिवॉर्ड्स, रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी इनकम, सब फिकर फ्री हैं, सब तैयार हैं।
हे पोपट, फिर तुम तैयार क्यों नहीं हो? अब इनका फ्यूचर सिक्योर नहीं पर आपका होगा। टाटा एआईए लाइफ इंश्योरेंस से रहो हर वक्त के लिए तैयार।
यहाँ बायोडाटा भेज देना।
The final frontier, time to do some quick thinking. Here it is. All right, on the world of quick thinking, like I said, it's a big basket world. Everything is about quick, fast. I read out the questions. Nothing appears on your screen. You press the buzzer. You tell me you know the answer. And I'll stop reading the question. Starting with the first one. This businesswoman is the first private sector specialist as well as the first woman to have been appointed as chairperson for the Public Enterprises Selection Board, which is PESB in India. She is better known in the corporate world as the managing director of TAFE Limited. TAFE. Nobody going for it. Tough one for our contestants. The answer that I was looking for, Mallika Srinivasan. Question number 2. Hands on the buzzer. This American Society magazine was published from 1913 to 1936. Since 1983, it has been published by Condé Nast. The name of the magazine actually came from a sort of a fashion get-together that used to happen, is the popular belief. It's a 2-word name for a celebration of affluent people, and that led to this American Society magazine's name. Which great magazine are we talking about? 2 words for an answer. Tough final questions. Nobody going for it. Everyone's playing safe. Vanity Fair, the answer I was looking for. 2 final questions remaining. Hands on the buzzer. Sydney, Morris, Clarence, Gordon, Tina, and Archie are all animated characters that have been used to advertise for a tea brand that was acquired by the Tata Group in the year 2000. Which globally renowned tea brand, Pichu?
Tetley.
Plus 20. Plus 20. Final question. The fabric was originally from the city of Calicut in Kerala. It was made by traditional weavers who were called Kalyans. How do we know this famous fabric from Kerala? Well, he seems to be the one from Kerala. Sometimes I am Kozhikode has that disadvantage. They're not necessarily from Kerala. Yes?
This famous piece of fabric is called calico. Calico fabric.
Calico.
Calico.
Which actually was a cotton fabric that really played a big role during the days of the East Indian regime in India. Another 20 to him. He's dominated this final. We'll take a look at that final scorecard here today, and it's going to tell us that we've got a tiebreaker on the Tata Play binge board. Tiebreaker to both of you. Let me see how this is going to play out. Okay, here we go. This entertainment entity, this entity was started by the Maru brothers. Budhichand, Atul and Raman. They joined hands with Gangabai Sethia and created a famous company. Their original business grew or came to fame when they started giving out video cassettes. From a video cassette business, they started having rights to a lot of movies. And today, they've become a huge name in the OTT platforms. Think of the Maru brothers and the Sethyas coming together. He's giving it a shot. If you get it wrong, Kushi goes through.
It's Shemaru.
She Maru. She from Shetya, Maru from Maru brothers. Will take Tushar Sharma into the zonal round. Oh! Put your hands together for him. He played that well. Thought it out well towards the end. He says hard luck to his college mate. But I'll tell you what, we'll take a look at that scorecard. Here it is on your screen. The Tata Play binge board showing 140 to 21. And I'll tell you.
Dhaniya, 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 dhaniya.
This is BV Now. And this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now. Delivering in 10 minutes.
But ladies and gentlemen, those then are the two who make it from here into the zonal round. QSAT from Kochi, I am from Kozhikode, joining the two from Karnataka, which was MIT from Manipal and the School of Economics. Both of them doing well from Karnataka, and these two doing exceedingly well from Kerala. We will be back with you with the third cluster, and that comes from a very tough state for Tata Crucible, Tamil Nadu. You do not want to wish that, as we thank you for joining us in this cluster final. From my young colleague Rashmi and me, Pig Brain, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.